It's perhaps fitting that the PGAs of Europe held their annual conference at such a beautiful place. The Tivoli Hotel in Vila Moura, Portugal, played host to people who are key to the sport across the continent.
Welcome everybody to the 21st PGAs of Europe Annual Congress. I'm delighted that you're all with us.
The PGAs of Europe is an association of national PGAs whose objective is to represent, promote and advise their members on a business-to-business basis. The shop window of the game, you could say.
Generally, your first introduction to the game will be through a PGA professional. Your first welcome at a golf club will be in the professional shop with a PGA professional. So they are really the face of not only the PGA brand, but I think in many ways the golf clubs and the game. And that spans us as an organisation across 37 different countries and around 18,500 golf professionals.
First of all, I've moved over this side of the stage because it's a bit like playing golf. You know, if you change the angle on the tee, sometimes you get a different view.
It's a coming together of like-minded people to help each other. The game's played best when you share it with partners, and I think we do our business best when we share it with partners, and that's what the PGA of Europe is really all about. It's a partnership of professional golf across the community.
To coincide with their annual congress, the Algarve spectacular Val de Lobo resort hosted the PGAs of Europe International Team Championship, an annual event featuring teams of 3 leading professionals from the 37 affiliated PGAs.
And our members are very proficient at playing the game, even although they don't play on the European Tour or the US Tour or whatever. They're still very good players, and they still have a desire, although they work in the business and they coach or they manage or whatever, to express themselves on the golf course.
Playing for your country is always great at any level, and certainly at this level here. So yeah, we're all trying very, very hard to play well this week for our country. Yeah.
It's a tournament. I mean, even though it could be friends, out of the golf course. When we're playing, we're competitors, and we're here to win a tournament. So of course, yeah, we try to be tough.
While the more established golfing nations battle it out for top spot, the smaller teams treat the week as a valuable learning experience.
It's almost always the same players who are coming. I'm 47 years old and this is my 17th appearance. We managed a few years ago, we played quite good, so we finished in the 6th place, which was huge for us. We are hoping to finish in the top 10, which is our goal.
Events such as the International Team Championship are only made possible thanks to the continued support of the PGA's corporate partnerships, a vital ingredient to the organisation's ongoing success.
Without partners, we couldn't survive, because in everything we do, it's about working together.
Have a good round. Yeah.
Whether it's working with our PGAs, whether it's PGAs working with federations, and whether it's working with corporate partners. And we describe them as corporate partners rather than sponsors, because it is a partnership.
We feel that the standards and ethics that the sport aspires to and operates to very much agree with the sort of things that we believe in as a company, and really that's why we're very, very keen to put as much back into the sport as we possibly can.
From grassroots to the Ryder Cup, as the clothing supplier to the European team, Glenmuir are responsible for dressing some of the most fashion-conscious players in the game.
We've had few complaints so far. We get to know their likes, their dislikes over the period of time. And it is always a bit of a challenge to actually get over the sizing and the preferences, but we're always pleased with the outcome. They always look smart on the first tee.
As a 20% stakeholder in Ryder Cup Europe, the PGAs of Europe are also involved in the funding of grassroots schemes and the distribution of grants from profits accrued from the matches.
Once it became a European team, it was only right that Europe benefited from the matches, and we're supporting a significant number of projects now through the Ryder Cup European Development Trust, which is enabling the professional game to give something back and make sure that the game develops.
After a rain-interrupted 3 days, the final round of the International Team Championship got underway. Overnight leaders England continued their fine form as they maintained their lead over the chasing pack. Arch rivals Scotland and the experienced team from France battled hard. Having holed an ace just 3 holes earlier, Roger Sabaros was on a roll and came close to holing another from distance at the 9th. But as it had all week, thunder and lightning once again halted play. And after another torrential downpour, the championship was suspended. And the English trio of John Bevan, John Wells and David Shacklady were declared 54-hole winners on 14 under par. It was, however, a day of mixed emotions for their captain.
We're not entirely satisfied with not beating the tournament, but I believe we were out in front all week. The guys played great. A lot of golfing talent in pro shops that I've seen on the course this week. Good to see that golf's competitive at every level from every country, which is fantastic.
The PGAs of Europe lie at the very heart of golf, working together for the betterment of themselves, their PGA professionals and the game as a whole.
I know we live in this age of internet and email and Facebook and Twitters, but I still think the human still needs that need when you come together where you can share, where you can sit in the bar in the evening. Some of your best conferences are held in the bar in the evenings, not in the conference hall. Because of conferences like this, they know a friend somewhere, they've got colleagues all over Europe. Many of us we meet regularly at the various events and we become friends.